Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this circle with a center O, fully confined in a blue square HJKL, as you can see in this given diagram. And moreover, this big blue square has been divided into four identical quadrants. This one, this one, this one, and this one, such that P is the center of this blue square and AG is the diameter of this circle. And furthermore, this horizontal segment GB length is 3 units, whereas this vertical segment CE length is 2 units. And now our task is to calculate the area of this green shaded region. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our very first step. Since we are interested in calculating the area of this green shaded region. And now let's make an observation. We can see that the green shaded region area is going to be equal to the big blue square area minus the area of the circle. So therefore now our task is to calculate the area of this big blue square, and likewise we are going to calculate the area of this circle as well. And now let's focus once again on this big blue square. If I label this segment as lowercase a, then this segment is going to be lowercase a as well. Likewise, this is going to be lowercase a, lowercase a, lowercase a, lowercase a, lowercase a, and lowercase a across the board. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this angle is going to be our 90 degrees angle, since we are dealing with these identical squares. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this segment length is going to be equal to this segment length, and this is lowercase a, so therefore this has got to be lowercase a as well. So therefore this segment EP length has got to be lowercase a minus this segment length too. And likewise this segment AP length is going to be equal to this segment length. This is lowercase a, so therefore this has got to be lowercase a as well. And finally this segment PG length is going to be lowercase a minus this segment length 3. And now let's recall the perpendicular bisector theorem. According to this theorem, if a radius of a circle is perpendicular to the chord, then the radius bisects the chord. So no wonder this diameter AG is going to bisect this chord EF into two equal parts. This segment EP length has got to be equal to this segment FP length. We know this segment length is A minus 2. So therefore this segment length is going to be A minus 2 as well. And now let's recall the intersecting chords theorem. According to this theorem, if two chords intersect in a circle, then the products of the measures of the segments of the chords are equal, as you can see in this given diagram. And here we can see we got these two chords AC and BD, and they intersect each other at this point. And as a result, we ended up with these segments A, B, C, and this segment D, such that A times B equals to the segments C times D. And here we got these two chords AG and EF, and they intersect each other at this point P. And as a result, we ended up with these segments lowercase a minus 3, this segment A minus 2, and likewise A minus 2 as well. So therefore, according to this intersecting chords theorem, we can multiply A times A minus 3 equals to A minus 2 times A minus 2. So therefore we can write A times A minus 3 is going to be equal to a minus 2 times a minus 2. And now we are going to distribute, and over here we are going to do the double distribution as well. So therefore we can write a square minus 3 times a equals to a square minus 2 times a minus 2 times a plus 4. And now we can see a square and a square, they are gone. So therefore we are ended up with the negative 3 times a equals to, if we combine these like terms, that's going to give us negative 4 times a plus 4. And now I'm going to add 4a on both sides. This is gone. So therefore we can write our lowercase a value is going to be simply 4 units. So thus our lowercase a value turns out to be 4. And now let's make an observation. We can see our this side length of this blue square is going to be a plus a is going to give us 2 times a, and our a value is 4, so that is going to give us 8, the side length of this blue square. And now we are going to calculate the area of this big blue square. And now let's recall the area of a square formula. Area is always equal to s square, where s represents the side length of the square, and in our case the side length of this big blue square is 8. So therefore this blue square area is going to be 8 square, that is going to give us equal to 64. And now we are going to calculate the area of this circle as well. Let's make an observation. We can see this whole AG is the diameter of the circle. So therefore this AG length is going to be equal to a plus a minus 3. So therefore we could write our AG length is going to be equal to a plus a minus 3 is going to give us 2a minus 3. And our a value is 4, so I'm going to substitute 4 value over here. So therefore we could write 2 times 4 is 8 minus 3. So that means our diameter AG length simply turns out to be 5 units. And now we know that this diameter AG is going to be twice the radius lowercase r. So therefore AG length is going to be 2 times radius lowercase r. And if we compare these two equations, we can see that our 2 times radius r equals to 5. If I divide both sides by 2, our radius lowercase r value is going to be equal to 5 divided by 2. So therefore now we are going to calculate the area of the circle. And now let's recall the area of a circle formula. Area equals to pi r square, where r is the radius. In our case the radius is 5 divided by 2. So therefore our circle area is going to be pi times our radius is 5 divided by 2 whole square, and that's going to be equal to 25 pi divided by 4. And here's our final step. Now we are going to calculate the area of all this green shaded region. And now let's recall this equation once again. Green shaded region area equals to blue square area minus the area of the circle. And we know our blue square area is 64 and the circle area is 25 pi divided by 4. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks. So blue square area is 64 minus the circle area is 25 pi divided by 4 square units. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, the green shaded region area turns out to be 64 minus 25 divided by 4 square units. And that's going to be approximately equal to 44.37 square units as well. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.